Good morning, friends. Welcome to our similar versus congruent warm-up. Similar, the one squiggle, and congruent with the squiggle and the equal sign. So what does it mean when you have the squiggle? It means similar. That's what you fill in for number one. And then what does it mean with the equal sign and the congruent? Or the equal sign and the squiggle? It means congruent. That's number one. We have similar and congruent. All right, so let's talk about similar. What do we know about similar? Well, what do you know about the sides and the angles? The angles, you know that the corresponding angles are congruent, right? Corresponding angles are congruent in similar. What about incongruent? What do you know about the corresponding angles? The corresponding angles are also congruent. How about that? So both of them have corresponding angles congruent. Let's talk about the sides. When the triangles are equal, what can you tell me about the corresponding sides? The corresponding sides are equal because they match up perfectly. How about similar? What can you tell me about the corresponding sides? Well, the corresponding sides are what we call in proportion. Means they have the same ratio. You match up the sides and they reduce to the same fraction, called the scale factor. So let's look at the two examples at the bottom. Which one's similar and which one's congruent? All right, I redrew them. Look at this, quite the artiste, if you can see it. All right, so look at the first one. Oh, mother of pearl, there we go. All right, the first one here. What do I notice? Are the sides equal? No, so they're not congruent. So let's do 3. What does 3 match up with? 5. And let's look at the sides. 4. 4 goes with 10. Okay, so let's look. 3 with 5 and 4 with 10. Nope, because I don't have my glasses on. So that's not a 4 in the picture. That's a 6. Oh boy, way to go. All right, so it's 6 over 10. So remember to tell if these sides are in proportion, you can cross multiply. 30 equals 30. Yes, they're in proportion. Or know that this 6 over 10 simplifies to 3 over 5, which is the scale factor. And the angles are all equal. So they satisfy the similar triangles. Now let's look over here. All my angles are equal, but all my sides are equal. They satisfy the congruent triangles. So do you think the similar... Decide if the set of triangles is similar or congruent. We already did that. All right, never mind. You're done this. Bye.